Aggression in Sport, Part 2.
Are there any ways that a coach can influence aggression?
Yes, there are. There are many ways. One of the main ways is they can know what cues will lead to someone becoming aggressive. For example, an event or rivalry with another team would cause someone to become aggressive, whereas they could just leave them out of the team to reduce the chance that they'll become aggressive. Another way to cope with their aggression is they could have specialised equipment that will decrease aggression. For example, a punching bag in the changing rooms, so at half time they can release some of their aggression into the punch bag rather than on the pitch to the other team. It would also be important for a coach to understand why their players will become aggressive, as they can help manage them. This could be by taking them off the pitch or changing their squad so they'll have less aggressive players on the pitch, and they will also have more players on the pitch that will be able to calm them down when they become aggressive.
Well, aggression isn't good in sport, is it? So what are some of the ways of dealing with aggression?
Well, yes, aggression isn't good in sport, and there are many different ways that aggression can be reduced. This can be from the players, the coaches, or other people. One way to disencourage players from being aggressive is by placing harsher punishments on the players. This could be longer bans, so instead of a 1 or 2 match ban after a red card, it could be 4 or 5 games. And also harsher punishments. For example, in tennis, if someone smashes their racket or goes to punch another player, instead of fining them 20,000, they could be fined 50,000 instead. This would reduce aggression, as players won't be able to pay the fines, or they wouldn't want to miss the games that they would be playing. Therefore, they wouldn't be aggressive, so they could play. Another method is teaching people to distance themselves from the aggressive cue. This means that players and people won't have the chance to become aggressive and get frustrated, as there is no cue for them to start to become aggressive. Another method is for coaches. An example could be punishing aggressive behaviour. This could be in many ways. One way is by taking them off the pitch or not starting them in the next game. This would cause them to become less aggressive, as professional athletes would want to play their sport that they're being paid for. Similarly, they could also punish them by fining them or banning them. So, again, another match ban over what they've got. This means that they won't become aggressive, as they know they'll have punishments if they are. There are also other people that can help reduce aggression in sport. This could be such as the fans or governing bodies. One way that the governing bodies could reduce aggression is by educating players and coaches how to reduce aggression. This could be by teaching people to manage their aggression, and therefore meaning they won't display it. Another way is by having more CCTV and stewards. This is so that people can be removed and permanently banned from events if they are aggressive in any ways. Therefore, they won't have anyone there being aggressive. Finally, is for the crowd. This could be by reducing the amount of drugs or alcohol in sporting events. This is so that the crowd will have more control over themselves when they are at the sporting event.